Anybody there? Let me know. Pop something in the comments if you are watching me live, or if you're watching it on catch up, put hashtag catch up. Okay, so this week is showing you what I believe to be the most important beginner moves, and some of the moves that I teach in my Pilates beginners courses. And I've got one starting next month on the 9th of November. So if you need to sign up, if you want to sign up, then get in touch with me. All right, so today we are looking at spinal mobility. So Pilates is very much about spinal health, so that's spinal mobility and also core strength to support the spine in movement. All right, so we're going to be starting on the floor, and there's a reason why we're starting on the floor on our back. You might think, well, that's not functional. I want to be strong. I want to be mobile in an upright position to be effective in my everyday life. But we start off on the floor for two reasons. One is we get feedback from the floor, so we're through our spine. And secondly, we're lifting up against gravity, which gives us a little bit of a challenge in the movements. All right, so get yourself a mat. Maybe, no, you don't want a pillow under your head unless you have a really forward head posture, then maybe half an inch under the head. All right, so bend those legs, get ourselves down onto the mat here. So when we come down, as we get older, it's really good to get into the habit of coming down onto our side first and then rolling onto the back. I hope you can see me above my lovely yellow ticker tape. First of all, we want to find our neutral spine. So I'm going to imprint the spine. So that's flatten the lower back into the mat, and then I'm going to release back to my neutral. And then one more time and come back. We're starting in neutral, where there's a little space under your lower back for a blueberry, a little one or a big one. Arms down by your sides. Now I'm going to start with the very basic movement, and I'm going to progress quite fast in this session today, which I would teach over a series of classes, just to make sure that people don't have any painful reactions to this small movement in their backs. Because if you're not used to using your spine, your back, which most people aren't, then it will be a little bit achy for the next couple of days. So feet hip bone distance apart. Head position to start with, lengthening the back of the head, draw the chin in, looking straight ahead. If you have a severe forward head posture, as I mentioned, and you're looking way behind, then do put maybe a ½ inch or 1 inch block under the head, but we don't want to have a block there otherwise. So some bony landmarks, really useful, the sacrum. The sacrum is the bony triangle at the base of the lumbar spine, and I can feel that on the floor nice and flat. As we go into our imprint, I'm just peeling off that sacrum, I'm tipping it, and I'm on the top edge of the sacrum, and I'm rocking back to my neutral. Okay, so tilting the pelvis back in order to squash my blueberry and tilt my sacrum. The next bony landmark, so we might stay with that for a while, and maybe in this first session, maybe next time you watch it, you're ready for the next layer. L3, under the belly button. So this time I'm going to peel the pelvis, see if I can tuck under, use my buttocks to backward tilt the pelvis, push through my heels a little bit, and rolling my pelvis through L5 and 4 to 3, which is directly under the belly button, and slowly roll down. And your goal is to articulate through those lumbar vertebrae 3, 4, and 5. Good to add your breath. Inhale, prepare, do nothing. Exhale. So we're starting to lower the back towards the mat. Engage your glutes. Push through the feet and tucking under to L3 as you exhale, and inhale, rolling back down. Let's do that one more time at this really basic level. Inhale, prepare, neutral. Exhale, start to immediately lengthen your lumbar spine by posteriorly tilting the pelvis, coming up to L3 and rolling back down, tucking under, really trying to articulate through 3, 4, 5 and sacrum. Next bony landmark, the rib cage, where you might have your bra catch if you're a fella, then your heart rate monitor. It's the bottom rib, it's T12. So you're coming up a little bit higher, still on 2 count breath if you can. So inhale, prepare. Exhale, start to tilt the pelvis back, glutes, little pressure through the feet, tucking under all the time, making sure that we're not arching into the lower back. Just feel across the bottom rib cage, the bottom of the shoulder blades, and then gently as you come back down, tucking under, lengthening your lumbar spine vertebrae by vertebrae and rocking back to neutral. Let's do that one more time to T12, thoracic vertebrae number 12, which is your bottom rib. Inhale, exhale, glutes, pressure through feet, scooping the belly in, the abs work as well, and coming up to, it's not quite a shoulder bridge, it's on the way. You're rolling your hips towards shoulder bridge and then gently coming down through L1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, sacrum and back to neutral. Just stay there for a moment. I'd just like to mention that it took me months when I started doing Pilates. It took me months before I could articulate through 3, 4, 5, and until that stage they all tended to land together or take off together. So if that's happening to you, just stay with it, work at it, and this is the best exercise that you can do for spinal health and to reduce back pain. So to go into the full shoulder bridge, you need to be happy with rolling up, and also the next couple of days make sure you feel okay. So having done those a few times, then by all means, if you're happy with no aches and pains, then we'll move into the full shoulder bridge, hip rolls to shoulder bridge. So I've just moved my feet a little bit closer to my bottom, and I'm going to change to a 4 count breath because we're going to be up there longer, and a 2 count breath would be hard to do. So inhale, prepare in neutral spine, arms nice and long at your side. Exhale, imprinting the spine and tilting the pelvis, peeling your spine off vertebrae by vertebrae. So this time we come up to the shoulder blades, a long line. We inhale, prepare. Exhale, start to articulate down through your thoracic vertebrae, and 1, 2, 3 through your lumbar, tucking under and trying to articulate vertebrae by vertebrae. Let's do that again. Inhale, prepare. Exhale. So we're tilting the pelvis back by engaging the core and the glutes. My ribs are slowly softening. I come up, and as I stay here for an inhale, I'm tucking under, I'm reaching through my thighs, my knees, get that beautiful alignment from knees through hips to shoulders. Make sure the head and neck have no pressure. And when you're ready, on your exhale, you're coming down, and we're exhaling through pursed lips. Coming down, 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 all the way down to stay. All right, so fantastic exercise. To come out of that, we just bring the knees and gently roll off onto your side and come up into seated position or any position you're comfortable. All right, so a fabulous exercise to do. You've got the feedback from the floor, and I didn't mention, but you do need to have a good Pilates mat cushioning, minimum 1 centimeter. All right, so do it several times a week. Initially, don't do 2 days running. See how you feel the following day, because your spine isn't used to doing it. All right, but it's a fabulous exercise because it's called a few things. People just call it shoulder bridge. I call it hip roll to shoulder bridge. But what we're doing is we're articulating, we're mobilizing the lumbar spine, which gets so stiff, particularly with too much sitting. And also we're using the core muscles. They have to work to create that movement, that gentle vertebrae by vertebrae movement. All right, fabulous exercise. So I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe pop in the comments how you enjoyed it and let me know how you got on. And I will see you at 2 o'clock tomorrow for another really important must-do exercise that I will be teaching in my 6-week course, which I'll be starting on the 9th of November. Inbox me if you're interested. I've just got a few Only a couple of places left. It's a small group training program and maximum 6. Alrighty, you guys have a good day. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow, 2 o'clock. Bye for now.